Northeast Region Appointments 2021 to 2023, Council Group to the Regional Overseer Roger Ball, Carlton J. Chambers, Cecil D. Hume, Earl W. McKay, Owen Z. Martin, Clarence Peters, Carlton J. Walters. I don't know if you want to be clapping. I don't know if we want any clapping right now. Okay. Then we have the Board of Directors, Leroy Greenaway, Earl W. McKay, Clarence Peters, Cecil D. Hume, Jackie M. Pope, Michael Clark, Basil E. McPherson, and Oliver McDowell. I would really like to start incorporating some of our younger bishops in some of these key areas. Many of our bishops are around my age. We in our 60s now, and we realize that we climb in really quickly, and so that time is coming when we need to pass it on. So we even going to be calling some of our younger bishops to come sit with us, so they would know exactly how to carry on, as we realize our time here, all of us, is very limited. So we want our younger bishops to be able to get on some of these things. Regional Administrative Committee and Finance Committee, Leroy V. Greenaway, Earl W. McKay, Timothy R. Scotton, Cecil D. Hume, Carlton J. Walters, Jeffrey Kelly, Maxie Foy, Basil McPherson, Clarence Peters, Marion R. Ritchie, Carlton J. Walters, and Heather Thomas. Bishop Tim is on the Board of Directors, also Timothy Scotton, our Board of Directors. District Overseers for the Bronx, Manhattan, and Bermuda, Earl W. McKay. Brooklyn District, Basil E. McPherson. Timothy R. Scotton, Capital and Hudson Valley District. Connecticut District, Cecil D. Hume. Long Island, Queens District, Carlton J. Walters. Chambers, sorry, Bishop. I was going to mix up with these Carltons. Carlton J. Chambers. Thank you, Bishop. Sorry. So that's a slip of the tongue, the head, my heart, whatever. Put it under tiredness. Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, Jeffrey Kelly. Massachusetts and Rhode Island District, Maxie Foy. Westchester and Rockland District, Clarence Peters. Western New York District, Marion R. Ritchie. Next we come to the Regional Ministerial Review Board, and Orville Beckford Sr., Carlton J. Chambers, Timothy R. Scotton, Carlton J. Walters, Uzziah Cooper Sr., Cecil D. Hume, Leroy V. Greenaway. Now we come to the district boards, district review boards. In the past, we just had one board that we had to wait till regional convention. We have indeed changed that. So whenever we have ministers and candidates to be reviewed, it's going to be done on the district level in charge of our district overseers. So the Bronx and Manhattan District, Earl W. McKay, Owen Z. Martin, Roger Ball, Ella McKay, and Paula Martin. For the Brooklyn District, Carlton J. Walters, Uzziah Cooper, Basil McPherson, Oliver McDowell, and Oral Thomas. Capital and Hudson Valley, Timothy R. Scotton, David Horton, Kenrick McBean, and Jessica Price. Connecticut and Spring Valley, Cecil D. Hume Sr., Philip Boone, Vivia Campbell, James Chalwell, and Bradsley Rumble. Queens and Long Island District, Carlton J. Chambers, John Beckford, Linville Hendricks, Rohan Roman, Joseph Simpson, and Ethel Hutchinson. Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire, Jeffrey Kelly, Leroy V. Greenaway, Wayne Holt. Massachusetts and Rhode Island, Maxie Foy, Evelyn Gardner, Neville Hay, and Colin Powell. Western New York District, Marion Ritchie, Henry Curtis III, Reuben Hands, and Chaplain Bradford Watts. Westchester and Rockland District, Clarence Peters, Malachi Reeves, Orville Beckford, and Constance Peters. Administrative Assistant and Office Manager and wife, Christina Greenaway. I think I keep her for another 2 years. She said she accepted. I'm glad she did. Regional Treasurer Heather Thomas. Christian Education and Leadership Development, Evelyn Gardner, Christina Greenaway, and Vivian Murray. Children's Ministries, Lynette Naomi Gilbert Woodham, Denise Cameron. Web host and website communications team, Fitzarthur Brown, John Lee, Andre Palmer, Nicole Winter, and Jessica Greenaway Williams. Evangelism, Brian Blair, Lorna Brown, Sharia Hall, Darius Hicks, Milton Johnson, John Lee Jr. Camping Ministry, Sister Vivian Murray. Family Ministries, Roger and Seneca Ball. Men's Ministries, Herschel Blackwood. Music Ministries, Raquel Bonnick and Ryan Graham. And we want to thank Sister Raquel Bassier for her enthusiastic service in this department, and we so appreciate all the work that Sister Raquel has done for us. And we continue to appreciate all that she's done. Prayer Ministries Director, Arlen Coleman, Shirley Coote, Califoy. Ladies Ministries and Pastoral Care, Lorna Beckford. Youth and Transition Ministries, Brother Gervais Ellis. Senior Ministries, Eulalie Hall and Scatilda Banton. Usher Ministries Director, Dawn Baxter. Thank you, Sergeant Dawn. She keeps us on our P's and Q's, and we so appreciate her. We're going to then move to our pastoral appointments, and we're first going to do Bronx, Manhattan District, and the island of Bermuda, District Overseer Bishop Earl W. McKay. Bermuda, Shane Scott. Bronx, Earl W. McKay. Family Worship Center, Frank Reese. Greater Love Tabernacle, Bernard Henderson. Harlem, Nehemiah Johnson. Life Worship Center, Owen Z. Martin. Living Word, Darius Hicks. Love and Fellowship Center, Bolton A. White Sr. Brooklyn District Overseer and Pastors, District Overseer Basil E. McPherson, Sr., Bushwick Avenue, Basil E. McPherson, Sr., Church Avenue, Carlton J. Walters, Crown Heights, Uzziah B. Cooper, Sr., Fulton Street, Orwell Thomas, East New York, Malta Street, Oliver McDowell, Rockaway Parkway, Emmeline Rickman. Capital and Hudson Valley District, District Overseer Bishop Timothy House Cotton, Albany Church, Timothy House Cotton, Binghamton, Milton Johnson, and that's under advisement. The situation there in Binghamton is getting to the point where we're going to have to decide whether we're going to continue there or not. So we've already spoken to Brother Milton some, and we'll be speaking some more with him. And so things just have gotten to that point where we're probably going to have to do something else there. Highland Falls, David S. Horton, and we also spoke to Bishop Horton, who he called, and we also thinking about doing some sort of merger, and he would give us some more information along with our district overseer there, and we'll make a decision on that. Middletown, Jessica Price, Newburgh, Barrington Higgins, Redeemed Christian Fellowship, Kenrick McBean. And we continue praying for Bishop Higgins. As we said, we miss Sister Rona so much. And thank you, Pastor Higgins. God bless you as you serve. She passed away from COVID just in the month of February. And we certainly miss her dearly, but not as much as Brother Barrington. And we're praying for him and his family. Connecticut and Springfield, Massachusetts, District Overseer Bishop Cecil D. Hume, Sr., Bridgeport, English, Shirley Coote, Hartford, Connecticut, Cecil D. Hume, Sr., New Haven, Philip A. Boone, Springfield, Orrit Ruby, Stamford, Bradley Rumble, Waterbury, James Chalwell. Long Island and Queens District, District Overseer Bishop Carlton J. Chambers, Sr., Baldwin, John Beckford, Kogup Community Mission, Khaled Scott. And our church there is also needing a lot of help in terms of growth, and we will also be talking more about that with our district overseer and our pastor there, who has been so faithful. Jerusalem Avenue, Carlton J. Chambers, Sr., New Hope Deliverance Center, Denroy M. Ashmead, Roosevelt, Etienne Carradus, St. Albans, Joseph Simpson, South Ozone Park, Linville Hendricks, Tehillah Ministries, which is still a mission and hopefully soon to be organized, Errol Bryan, West Babylon, Patrick Shorter, West Hempstead, Rohan Roman. Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont District, District Overseer Bishop Jeff Kelly. Manchester, New Hampshire, Jefferson Espinal, our mission leader there, Mission Church, and we're hoping to help them out as much as we can. I think they have stepped out, and they're probably on their ways back. Barry, Vermont, Jeffrey Kelly. Marshfield, Vermont, David Stephen. Massachusetts and Rhode Island District, District Overseer Maxie Foy. Brockton, Evelyn Gardner. And we're going up there soon to have a big celebration as that church gets dedicated. Pastor Gardner, where are you? God bless you. She has done a marvelous job in the short time since last convention. She's in there, bought a new building, and they're excited and we're excited. Dorchester, Colin Powell. Milton, Patricia Markland Cole, and Patrick Markland. New Bedford is also under advisement at this point. It's getting to the point where we really do need to make a serious decision, And as we meet with our regional board along with the district board, we definitely need to make some kind of move with that church. New Beginning, Maxi Foy. New Providence, Union Avenue, Warren Hardy, Warren Street, Neville Hay. We now come to Westchester and Rockland District, District Overseer Bishop Clarence Peters, Deliverance Temple, Lona Beckford. So she was just put in the shaft a few months ago, and she's doing a marvelous job. That we're so grateful to the Lord for Bishop Edwin Newkirk and his labors to the Lord in this region. And we funeralized him a few months ago. And I think Sister Newkirk could be watching. And we did the plaque we did last night was already given to her. But we miss him greatly, and we thank God for Sister Newkirk and for the saints at Deliverance Temple, Mount Vernon. And we want to thank Pastor Beckford for stepping in and just taking over the reins without missing a beat. New Rochelle, Orville Beckford Sr., Spring Valley, Clarence Peters, Yonkers, Malachi Reeves. Western New York District, we've had to make some changes here, some much needed changes. At the Rochester Church, we have consented to do a sabbatical for the pastor there, and we are still trying to get some logistics worked out there. The Buffalo Church, Bishop Marion R. Ritchie is our district overseer there. The Olean Church, which is about 50 minutes away, Bishop Ritchie, yeah. He's also going to be pastoring there. We're still looking for a pastor there. And so we need to be praying there. The Rochester Church, Leroy V. Greenaway is going to be serving as the pastor there. And of course, we'll be consulting again with our council for my office and also regional review board as we proceed. And as I said, Bishop Ball and others will be helping us as a supply pastor, and also we have a crew there that we will certainly be falling back on at the Rochester Church. I call this our French connection, our district overseer for the French work. And of course, it's not one district, it's spread out, Boston, New York. Bishop Carlos has been doing an amazing job in bringing our French people together and getting churches going. But the Max Degelos would have been here. They just went through a great tragedy a few months ago in the loss of their baby. And just on Easter weekend, so we want to continue to pray for Brother Max, but he's doing an amazing job there. So Randolph, Massachusetts is Max Degelos, or the Chester Church is Joseph Abiyad Marcellus, and Rogers Avenue, Justin Sejour. So I believe that is it. All our church appointments, they go for 2 years. I'm appointed to serve you every 2 years of next assembly. I could be changed, I could be moved, and that's how our system works. Some get to stay. I got to pastor for 16 years in Montreal and to serve in the Mid-Atlantic region for 12 years, here for close to 7 years. But it's just a 2-year appointment, and so all of us labor with that in mind. And so I want us to always keep that in mind to kind of condition all people's minds that way, that no appointment is for life. And especially those getting to our age, we want to start to be looking. They've asked me to start identifying people who can succeed me, and that's just a great plan. All our churches, we want to be looking to make sure that this continues. And I want to thank our pastors who are mentoring our young minds. We need them. We need the Joshua Malachis like yesterday, and we want to start passing it on to them and getting them all equipped and set up for ministry. Like for